Good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday afternoon. As you can kind of see here, I've been trimming the lower branches off of the coconut trees. I come through once they start kind of dying and bending over in that, and kind of trim them away and trim everything away to kind of clean them up a little bit, because they are absolutely infested with ants and beetles and everything else, and I don't think that does too much good for the tree. And of course, all this stuff that you see on the ground here can be used as fire starter. It's really especially now completely dried out, almost like a mat. It burns like crazy and real good to start a fire with. So I'll be kind of going through and picking that up here. So I kind of went up the whole line of coconut trees I got between my garden rows here, and of course taking down the old coconuts too. But I kind of like to do that, kind of trim them up a little bit and kind of get them out of the way. And then I actually trim the leaves off of them, as you can kind of see by the pile here. I trim the leaves off and that, and then we stack them up by where the truck is parked up there. Eventually, when they're dried out, we'll use them for firewood. We'll chop them up and use them for firewood. So some of the busy work. Yeah, there's some of the matting and that off the coconut trees, and like I said, it's an excellent fire starter. And of course, looking down the row there, you can see I've still got to clean up a little bit of the mess there from it. Also today, Doro cleaned the pig pens, and I spread those on top of the compost rows here. And then on top of that, I'll put some of the dried leaves that he's been raking up in that. So it looks like we got about a row and a half here done before we ran out. Look at all my neighbor's chickens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, golly. Of course, they're eating everything out of my compost rows here. I'm kind of feeding them every day. And, oh well. And they spread everything out. As you've seen before, I go through in the morning and kind of rake them all up again. So, yeah, just, like I said, a lot of busy work here. If you look at the banana trees here, I'm afraid with the weather here, I'm going to lose most of the banana trees here without having the opportunity to be able to water them. And that I think it's pretty well winding down that I'm going to lose some of them. And that, so when and if the rainy season starts again, looks like here too, I've got to do a little bit of trimming on the coconut trees here as far as I can reach, and then once they reach that point that I can't reach no more, I just basically let nature take its course, and the leaves will come down in due time, and then I'll be able to cut them off. So that's kind of what we've been up to today. The sun, as you can see, dogs laying down all over the place. A bunch of clouds went over. It cooled off, and a nice, wow, look at that, such a nice breeze coming in the middle of the day here. And so here are the dogs laying down the driveway and just kind of soaking up the good weather. The sun just popped out here again, so it's going to warm up pretty much again. But it looks like I actually need to go in the front yard there. You can see the limbs down from the coconut, and I need to trim some more coconut trees. It just got too hot. I finally had to just kind of give up, but you can see what we do here. We'll give you a good idea. I just more or less prop them up, and if I watch my step here. Yeah, these are the ones I kind of cut down today. You can see the green here and a little bit of the green there, the old ones here. And we'll leave them sit there. They'll pretty much dry out and dry through, and then split that, cut them up, and we'll use that eventually for firewood, because we still cook the dogs' food every day, the white corn, with over a live fire. And as you can see by all the leaves on the ground here from my mango trees, how quickly some of it's drying out, and so many leaves drying up and falling. Wow. Yeah, definitely, like I said, and once the sun pops out, it was nice for about a half an hour here. Now the sun's back out, and of course the heat's going to go back up, but at least we're fortunate enough to have a good breeze here. And as you can see, the two coconut trees here, the big ones right here, were planted at the same time as the other ones, and the soil must be that much better right here up on the hill, because they have grown, oh, they're twice as big to 3 times as big as the other coconut trees. But I'm going to have to kind of trim some branches here too. But really, not a lot of production on coconuts, which is surprising when we look at Stephen Imey's coconut trees. They're dwarf coconuts, and the production is just, wow, amazing. It's just so hard to tell. It really is sometimes, of exactly, you know, what's really going on. So I'm going to kind of say goodbye. I'm back up at the house right now, and from the back of the camera here, everybody have a really good day. Just kind of doing the farming stuff here, the stuff that we daily do in order to keep things rolling here, in order to prepare for the next rainy season, and preparing the garden and the trees and everything. So I'm going to say goodbye to everyone, and hopefully God will bless you all in your wishes and in your dreams, that and provide for you the security, the love, the compassion that you have in your life for yourself and for each other, and that. So strive to do your best in all things.